Hi there. These comments are for EP, and I am Michael, the founder, owner, and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the online TOEFL course. And welcome. You joined my TOEFL writing boot camp course, right? And you also joined my TOEFL speaking boot camp course. So I'm glad to have you as one of my students. So it says, please listen to evaluate and score my speaking practice test as attached. Let me know which areas I need to improve on in order to score higher on the TOEFL speaking section. So the topic, it's what is your favorite holiday of the year? Why? Give reasons for your choice. You said, by the way, I've already paid for your boot camp course on both writing and speaking. I see that. You say, I will need a username and a password for access, which you can do. And I think you're going to meet with me. You're going to meet with me Monday evening, right? We're going to kind of talk about what your plan is. I'll give you some ideas and things. Okay, so we'll do that on Monday. But it looks like you're already getting right into it. So you're not wasting any time. I know that you've already done a pre-test for pronunciation. That's the most important thing you can do in the TOEFL Speaking Bootcamp course. You would be surprised how many people take the TOEFL exam without really practicing their pronunciation. They have no idea if they have pacing or tone issues, if they have problems with sentence rhythm or vowel or consonant sounds. They don't know any of that. They just take the TOEFL test blind, they pray, they get a great score, and they try to move on with their life, but unfortunately, many of them have to retake the TOEFL over and over. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so what's your favorite holiday of the year? Why? Give reasons for your example. Okay, I have the practice test there, and I need to get the speaking rubrics. Okay, I got it right here. So I am ready, Freddy. I'm ready for you. Okay, let's listen to the whole thing one time. I'm not going to make any comments. The second time, I'll give you some comments.
Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year because it can provide me with a much longer vacation time than the other holidays
I
can
love
do,
your tone.
which
Your
can
tone.
greatly help me to
Beautiful.
reduce my pressures accumulated from the work. Especially for the last Christmas, due to the pandemic situation of COVID-19, by government policy, the family members from different addresses could not get together to celebrate, which I think it was perfect because will feel a little bit stressful and embarrassed when surrounded by relatives, and I really enjoyed a peaceful Christmas.
Okay, so I'm going to put you right now. Let me think about it here. I'm going to listen to it one more time. I like your delivery. I like your tone. You had some minor problems with pacing. Language use, I think you have pretty good control. Topic development, I think, was strong. There might be a few minor problems in there. I'm going to put you at 23 points out of 30 right now. That's my base score. So listen to it one more time.
Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year
Okay.
because it can provide me with a much longer vacation time than the other holidays can do, which can greatly help me to reduce my pressures accumulated from the work.
My stress, I think you're saying, right?
A much longer vacation time than the other holidays can do, which can greatly help me to reduce my pressures accumulated from the work, especially
My pressures. You had a little bit of trouble with that word pressures.
for the last Christmas due to the pandemic situation of COVID-19. By government policy, the family members from different addresses could not get together to celebrate, which I think it was perfect because will feel a little bit stressful and embarrassed when surrounded
This is where you start having problems with your pacing, your delivery area.
by relatives, and I really enjoyed a peaceful Christmas.
But if you look at the very beginning, what you said,
Christmas is my favorite holiday of the year because it can provide me with a much longer vacation time than the other holidays.
so I would develop that point and then say, for example, on Christmas, I typically get 15 or 20 days off from work or from school, and it gives me time to decompress from the pressures of work or school or whatever. So I would develop that idea. You said it in the beginning of your response. You should develop it after that. So just make sure that there's a connection between the examples you give and they illustrate whatever it is you said in the beginning there. There's a connection there. Okay, so that's a topic development suggestion there. So I think that my score is pretty accurate. I'm going to put you at 23 points out of 30 on this. So I think the first thing I'd like you to do, I want you to take a look in the speaking part of my course. I know that you're in my course. I saw that you logged on earlier, right? I want you to check out the lesson. It's called TOEFL Independent Speaking Strategies Master Lesson Number 1. Check that out. I think that's a good lesson for you right now, right? So that would be a good start. Now with pronunciation, let's see. You sent me the pretest, so I will give you feedback on that probably tomorrow. And generally, remember, it takes me about 24 hours to comment on the lessons, on whatever you're doing, right? So when you send me a speaking practice test or a writing practice test or pronunciation practice, it might take about a day for me to get to those things. Okay? And I will get to them. Now, as a TOEFL Writing Bootcamp student, I'm actually going to spend about an hour to an hour and a half on 2 of your practice tests. You're going to email me an independent writing practice test. I'm going to put together a video that will go over that essay. I will show you all the changes that you need to make in that essay in order to get that score of 30 points out of 30, right? So we'll do that a couple of times when you do writing practice, and you can also send more, I think 15 to 20 more writing practice tests. I will continue to give you feedback on those, but not error correction, because I can't spend an hour and a half on every essay you do. That's just too much time for me. All right? So, and I don't know if you noticed this, but I gave you a free month. Students who take my speaking and writing bootcamp courses together, I give you a free 4-week kind of access to my course, because that's a lot. You're doing a lot of effort, a lot of work right now, so sometimes it might be better, instead of trying to do all of that practice in just 30 days, it might be better to spread it out over 60 days, over 2 months. All right, so your score here is 3.0 out of 4, 23 points out of 30. Thank you.